Hey guys, Khaos Shadow, come up here with a whole new video. Today's video is the Humans show that just came out. It was recently in IMAX, but I didn't have enough money to go, so I had to wait till it comes out on TV. So I actually got to see it on Hulu. Actually, it's pretty good. Go see it. It's on Hulu right now. Go either subscribe to Hulu or watch on ABC, the website. I actually do. Right now, I say go watch it because it's actually a pretty good show. But as always, form your own opinions about the show yourself, because so many people, like I've watched so many YouTubers, I've seen all this information online about how this show's going to be canceled immediately, it did not live up to ABC's standards, and I have to say right away, it actually lived up to some of my standards. See, I saw S.H.I.E.L.D. when it first came out. Ironic. I saw S.H.I.E.L.D. when it first came out, and I actually really enjoyed it for the first couple episodes. It took me a couple. You have to really get in there. You have to really love S.H.I.E.L.D. as itself, because it takes a long time before it actually gets to do anything cool. So I didn't get to see all the awesome stuff that they're doing now because I just kind of stopped watching episode 4, and that was season 1, season 1. Of S.H.I.E.L.D. I stopped watching it after that. I didn't really continue watching it after that. But I'm going to say right away, the show is really good. S.H.I.E.L.D. is a pretty decent show now. It's coming to its own. It doesn't really have to hang up too much on everybody else's opinion. So I got to say that right now. Do what they did in S.H.I.E.L.D. and take it. All you got to do is take its time. That's all you have to do. So right now, all I got to say is just let them do their own thing. Give them a whole season and let them show you that they can do something else. In season 2, just like Supergirl, can do good build up. It's a build up. First season not the greatest. Second season better. Third season right on the money. That's where it really started to hit for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. First season, second season. I mean, it had a little bit more bite to it when we got to all the Hydra agents. And then we got to the next season, the next season, the next season. We actually got to see more and more of these characters develop and way better defined. So anyway, to the Humans review, we actually get to meet so many Inhumans. The first episode, we get to meet Triton. Triton is from the royal family, and I gotta say, how they made his prosthetic looks pretty cool looking. I wish they did like his fin on his head, but they really didn't do that. But so he's running through the force, trying to help this new Inhuman. Thanks to what happened in S.H.I.E.L.D. Apparently, I didn't get to see it, but the context was there. Somehow, the briefcase fell out of these Inhuman crystals, as you know, like the mist, fell into the drinking water, and is now infecting the humans that were left on here, Earth, descendants of the Inhumans. This actually takes place in the comic book of the Inhumans, which is kind of like an origin for Miss Marvel and several other Inhumans that happen. I would say the only time this actually happened for the first time is Avengers Assemble. Don't watch the whole series. There's I think it was season 3 when that happened. So go to season 3 of Avengers Assemble and watch that episode, or read the comic book. Anyway, we actually get to see a lot more information about the Inhumans. It's a pretty great series so far. We actually get to see Triton get shot, and I don't know if he's dead or alive because he dived in the water after he got shot. So, what I know about this so far, I never read the full thing of their comic books. The Humans weren't my favorite thing. The X-Men were, and these were pretty much knockoff of their own personal brand. The Inhumans are just knockoffs of the X-Men, so that's what I had to say about that. They're very much of a knockoff of the Humans were very much just a knockoff off the X-Men, in my opinion. But they actually got this down their own and a couple other comic books. Like the actual comic book, it actually got canceled a few times, so hopefully this series doesn't get canceled. Hopefully we actually get to see and get to know these characters for who they are, how strong, how powerful they really are. So we get to meet other members of the Inhuman family, like Karen. I forgot his name. Apparently he can know tactics pretty well. We got to meet Gorgon, super strong, goat man. That's all I gotta know about him. We got to meet Medusa and Black Bolt. And the first time we actually get to see Medusa and Black Bolt, actually we're in bed doing the nasty. Anyway, that's the first time we ever get to see them. And I'm reading off my computer, like, their character names and all that. And we actually get to see the main antagonist, Maximum. Maximum is apparently Black Bolt's little brother, which I'm just assuming, because, you know, they're all... And they pretty much got like the whole Thor and Loki little brother thing going on. He hates his older brother because he's stronger and more powerful, and he tries to protect his little brother because he really cares about him. So a little bit of that going on right now, like they do in... that's like the only fair comparison I got, but I got a couple more. Ocean Master and King, and Arthur from DC Comics, Aquaman. And I have to say, for all these people, they actually are pretty good actors, very strong actors, and pretty funny. Gorgon, he's actually pretty funny. It's going to be one of my favorite characters. I just can't wait to see how he really is going to let go against some of these bad guys. And how I feel about Maximum? Maximum for a villain, he reminds me a lot of Loki, of how smooth he is. How good is he good? How good is he really when he talks? He's like so smooth. And how smooth he talks. He just talks with a very smooth and just very slithery type. He just that worm in your ear that always talks so smooth and kind. Kind of like, call it just, you know, Loki. So, what he's trying to make a coup against the royal family of Black Bolt. So, Black Bolt has this... the humans actually have this in tile system, like, it goes from, like, Black Bolt to down. Some of their people have to dig in little caves because they live on the moon. Which, originally in the comic books, they didn't originally live on the moon. That was a later on in the comic books. They were actually living on Earth. It was the moon later on in the comic books they moved to the moon. I don't know why they started off in the moon first, but it actually is actually a good plot point if you want to, you know, for storytelling, because they only have so much room and they're still repopulating. Since humans are humans, they have to repopulate. They keep repopulating, and there's not enough room, so they have to get people to dig underneath the moon where they are, so they can spread out and have a little bit more room. But the problem with that is, nobody wants to do that because you'll get sick or you get hurt. And you're living on the moon, so there's no air. If you're accidentally you hit a bad part of the moon, you could get a cave in. You know, the usual horrible stuff that happens in mines. And some of these people are just—it's just so bad for some of these people who live on this planet. Something bad lives on the moon. And the good part about the dome is nobody can really see it because it's invisible. That's pretty awesome. So, Maximum walks into the chambers with the royal family. He comes in pretty much anointed and pretty irritated, really good irritated. I'm going to explain about that later. He comes in like, say, Black Bolt, and tell me that you told Triton that he should go to Earth and search for humans. And because of the crystals that are now on Earth, and you know, depleted into becoming smoke, and now releasing Inhumans all over the Earth, Black Bolt sent Triton to find some of those people, the descendants of the Inhumans, and bring them to their moon, and so they can live with them. Of course, there's the whole population problem again, so he gets pivoted about Black Bolt, so he starts to make a coup. That leads into episode 2, but, you know, episode 1 was mostly just, you know, startup, so episode 2 really gets to the meat. That's why I would give it like a 7.5 for episode 1, and 6. Episode 2, actually, I give it a little bit more of a, let's say 8, because it got a little bit more into the meat. Very, very better of an episode, which is also kind of disappointing at the same time. So that's why it's like 8, maybe 8.5. So anyway, to the actual plot of the story. So he starts going after everyone. He goes after Medusa, and I gotta tell you, her photo does not do her justice. Like, if you guys can see this, I'm gonna have a photo right here of her shot, like how they took a picture of her. It did not do her justice. She actually looks amazing. He First things first, he actually wanted to be with Medusa, but she said no and wanted to be with Black Bolt because she loves him. So, you know, would do what any creeper do, shaves off her hair, and I gotta say it right now, dude, when her hair grows back, you are a dead man. Literally shaved off her power. Anyway, he makes sure all the other guys who could stand against them are gone. Gorgon was already transported on Earth looking for Triton by Lockjaw. Lockjaw CGI creation doesn't look so great. Just compared to a lot of the other stuff you see on TV, like, say, Shark King and the aliens from the four-part of the CW Arrowverse they had on their show. It just didn't look good compared to that, to the Lockjaw. Anyway, back to the plot. So, during the coup, Crystal, Medusa's sister, tells Lockjaw to teleport everybody so they can leave the I can't get their name, their home to the Earth so they could be protected. But Lockjaw teleports them in different places from different parts. I think they're all in Hawaii, probably LA, looks like LA. Teleport them all over the Earth, teleport them all over Hawaii, where they have to find each other and hopefully be able to return to their moon and dethrone Maximum. So right now, that's kind of where the story is. They're all trapped on Earth. Black Bolt was arrested because, you know, Black Bolt is not did not seem like the smart thing. First he robbed somebody. First he robbed a suit, created a traffic jam, and resisted arrest. And I gotta say about the Hawaii police, you guys are worse than the LAPD, man. The way you guys took that boy, oh my god, these guys were like the worst cops ever. Oh my goodness. Dude, you guys didn't even stop. You could go in. I was like, dang. I was waiting for somebody to say, yo, tag me in, Joes. Tag me in, man. Because they were curb stomping Black Bolt, man. And, like, in the comic books, he's actually not affected by, like, he's nearly invulnerable, super strong, and, you know, has like, the super power of Screech, which, you know, every word he says would actually destroy a whole planet. And that's the reason why that's another reason why Maximum really hates him, not just because he doesn't have any powers, it's also because Black Bolt has killed his parents accidentally when he used his powers for the first time. Which I think that's a heavy, very, very heavy. I really wish we should. That wasn't so heavy, but it was kind of a toss-away line, which actually makes a lot of sense for Maximum as the character to be angry at Black Bolt. Maximum as a character, again, I just have to say, great acting. He was actually one of my favorite characters. Ivan, I'm not going to pronounce his last name. His name will be probably in the video. Very strong, very smooth, very slick how he talks. He already gets the people on his side. He turns the whole kingdom around on his whole family. Capture Crystal, broke Lockjaw, and made sure Lockjaw could never leave, so he trapped Lockjaw, and they're trapped on Earth. And Gorgon's like, alright, I'm done waiting, man. Yo, come and get me. I'm gonna leave my communicator on. Come and get me, bro. Come and get me. I'm like, dude, Maximum and Gorgon, my favorite characters of this whole season. So I can't wait for more episodes. I really wish ABC gives it a little bit more time, let it to adjust and find its own way. Because that's what they did in... Anyway, I can't wait for more. What's this have to do? Like S.H.I.E.L.D., they should give this a lot more time and chance to actually come to its own. I really think this show could really become something great and something really powerful, and principally, I can't wait for this to actually really come in its own. But I don't know if the fans, the director, the writer, even the actors probably don't even want to be in this because it was so, people hate it so much. Right now I'm going to IMDb. It does not have the highest, because everybody says it's going to get canceled. I just say, give it some time. We're only on 2 episodes so far. Can we give it a little bit more time? This show does not need to be canceled. It's not that bad. I actually was watching the comic book cast. They were like, oh, this show's getting canceled immediately. It's not going to... Man, I was like, this is not going to be canceled immediately. We'll give it a few more time. Give it a few more times to actually start to come on its own. Because I honestly think the Inhumans TV show actually can do a little good. Just give it a few more episodes, and it'll find itself, and it'll define itself. I can't wait to see what they have to say. And this is Khaos saying, peace out! Also watch any of my other videos right here. Because my videos are awesome. And subscribe. Right here. Oh, big subscribe button. Oh, and I also watch my other reviews, which be... well, link right here, or right here. So, see you guys later. Peace out!